So just last week, regions across Canada had some of the worst air quality in the world. We know the health risks can be serious if we're spending out time during those periods of poor air quality. So when we're inside, how do we make sure the air that air quality stays high? We've got building and renovation expert Ryan Thompson joining me now with some answers. Great to have you in.
Thanks for having me.
Timely topic. So what can we do to make sure that the air inside of our home is staying good, that the air from outside isn't just getting inside?
Yeah, so there's a few different things. The first one is you want to limit the air entry into your home. So a couple ways to do that is one would be closing your windows and doors, right? You obviously don't want to have those open and have that air flowing freely. A second is you want to actually make sure you have good air sealing in your home. So the way that you do those is with caulking. So around your exterior windows and doors, you want to make sure that your caulking is all fresh, sealed. It doesn't have cracks, it's not worn out, because what can happen is depending on the type of caulking you have, it can wear out and it can crack. So you want to make sure you use a good quality caulking, and if you do have any cracks, you get those repaired. So that's one. And then the second is actually using some type of foam around your windows and doors as well. If you have gaps, as you notice, it's pretty drafty, that's another option. And those will really help seal up your home and limit, even if your doors or windows are closed, limit the other little areas that it can kind of sneak through there.
Is that something that you need to hire somebody to do? Or if you're handy enough, can you like try and figure this out yourself?
Yeah, so you can definitely actually try to figure this out yourself. Like caulking is something that is pretty simple to do.
Yeah.
Usually it comes down to just making sure you use the right products, something that has a good lifetime warranty, and applying it correctly. So not over applying the caulking. That's a common mistake I see people make, where they put too much caulking, and then it's not going to do the right job. So with some DIY tips, you can definitely handle this yourself.
Okay, why is it important within the house to keep the air circulating?
So you don't want to ever have stale air in your home, just kind of sitting there. You always want to be having it moving. So in your HVAC system, you have what's a supply and a return. So the return being it's pulling air that's in your home, and then the supply is it's going to the furnace system and it's recirculating it. So you always want to have that air circulation, and keeping interior doors open in your home too is a good way to just promote that air circulation, especially during a time that we're talking about now where, you know, it's air quality warnings. You want to make sure you're promoting that circulation within your home.
Oh, that's an easy thing you can do in the morning. Get up and start opening doors once everyone's up for the day. That is something you can do at home. You say air filtration systems can also be helpful. So what do you recommend using?
Yeah, so air purifiers, and there's a couple different types. There's, you can have your lower end ones that are going to be pretty simple, but they still get the job done. And then you'll have your higher end models where they actually show you the air quality reading in your home, have a bunch of different settings, but those are really good. You can put them on different floors. They have filters in them. So one of the big things is you want to make sure you change your filters in your air purifiers, right?
Okay.
Because they do get clogged up. They're pulling and pushing air all day. So it's very important that whatever filter you have, you are changing the filter on your purifier.
That's such a good tip, because I think for a lot of people, they're like, hey, one and done, I buy it, I'm good to go forever. But no, you got to maintain these as well.
Yeah, but they're really good.
What do you suggest to monitor the air quality inside the house?
So there's a couple options. One is if you do have a more higher end air purifier, it will actually display the air quality reading on it. But what I have is a Ecobee smart thermostat. And so within that, it actually gives me the ability to check the
air quality?
The air quality.
I did not know that. I got one of these.
Yeah.
That's just a little option.
So yeah, it tells you right there, clean, poor, it kind of gives you some readings. So, and then you can also check that on your phone as well, because this is a smart thermostat. So you can be in your phone, go into your thermostat, and you can actually get the reading as well. So
that's amazing.
It's really convenient just to always be monitoring it, right?
I know what I'll be doing after this segment. I will be opening up my app to look. Ryan, thanks so much for coming on the show this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.